Well, hi everybody, and welcome to another Play Your Faves keyboard mini lesson. This is Steve the Piano Man at the onlinekeyboardschool.com, and I'll be showing you how easy it is to play all your favorite songs using my E-Z Chord method. Well, okay, let me demonstrate now how every breath you take should sound after you've done some practice. I'm putting in a special ending now by touching a special key. I'll show you more about that in a few minutes. You can only do that, of course, with an electric keyboard. Well, okay, let me show you now how easy it is to play Every Breath You Take, or for that matter, any song using my E-Z Chord method. First of all, you have to realize this is a shortened, not a shortened keyboard, but a shortened version of the song. This is not the whole original song. It's made shorter so you could play it more easily and still enjoy playing it for yourself or for others. Let me also point out that as I show you the notes to play, I'm going to use one finger, and you never, never, never play a keyboard that way. It sounds choppy and not smooth and awful. I'll show you what I mean. But when using one finger, you can see what key I'm touching much more easily. If you noticed when I played the demonstration before, I played the melody in the right hand. That's the part you remember about a song. The melody is really the most important part. The harmony, the chords, I play in the left hand. It doesn't matter whether you're righty or lefty. That's the way I want you to do it. Okay? The song starts on E, and I'll say E around the middle of your keyboard. If you don't know how to find notes on the keyboard, do you know the alphabet? I'm sure you do. And if you do, the white keys go in alphabetical order. There are only 7 notes in music. And if you know this part, you can skip ahead a little bit. 7 notes in music. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then A, B, C comes again. C. There are many C's on every keyboard, and they're always located next to 2 black keys. The black keys are the sharps and flats. Here are 2 black keys. There's a C. So that must be an E. Here are 2 black keys. There's a C. That's the E. Now this is the E around the middle of the keyboard that I'd like you to start on. Here we go with me using one finger only to show you what keys you play. Here's the beginning of the song without the chords yet. That goes again. Now that whole section repeats again and again later on, which makes it very easy. Okay? Here's the next part of the song. Same thing. I'm doing it a little bit quicker now because it's just a repeat. Now you can stop the video wherever you want, of course, and go back and just try that part until you get it smooth. The next part of the song is like this. Then you go way up to this C, next to the 2 blacks, remember? And then the last part is just like the beginning, starting on E. Okay, now let's talk about the chords. That's the melody part. Stop the video. That's the nice part about learning from a video. Stop it. Go over whatever parts you want until you get those smooth. If not, look at it again. Do it again. You'll get it right. Now, the chords in this song. A chord is a combination of 3 notes or more notes. I use very simple chords here because I don't want to confuse you, but there are many ways to play the chords. The first chord in this song, and you always start with the melody first. I'll show you why in a little while. The first chord is a C major chord, which is C, E, and G together. So here it is with the melody. Isn't that nice? Next part. The second chord I'm playing is an A minor chord. I'm not telling you to learn every chord yet, just the ones you need, about 6 of them for this song. Okay, A minor is A, C, and E together. And of course, you do it a little further down your keyboard, so you have plenty of space here to do your melody notes. The next chord is an F chord, F-A-C, F-A-C, and then a G chord, and then a C chord again. I'll do it slowly. If you're confused, watch carefully. It's very simple. Melody starts here. Of course, it sounds better when you have the beat playing along with it. Next part. Change A minor, A, C, E. F chord. G chord. Now that whole section, as I told you, repeats again. Next part of the song, and you can stop the video wherever you want. Go back and see what I did. Next part. F chord, which you had before. Okay, of course you're playing this with as many fingers as you can in the right hand, not just one finger. Here's a new chord, a D chord, D major. It's a D, okay, an F sharp, that's the note a little bit above F, there's your F, okay, C, D, E, F, and an A. Okay, last part of the song, just like the first. I'm playing it a little bit quicker, so we finish up. Sorry. It's hard to play with one finger. Okay, now, that's about it. 3 repeated parts, 2 are the same, then the middle part, then the repeated part again. Now, let's talk about setting up a keyboard. You could do that on a regular piano, but to get that nice beat going on an electronic keyboard like a Casio or a Yamaha, here's what you have to do. There are 4 things you have to remember. First, you set your style of the beat, okay? You're not going to play hip-hop beat for that one or a waltz beat. It's an 8-note beat, and every keyboard has a list of all the beats either in the book that came with it or it's printed here on the side. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of small. The beat for this song, the 8-note beat, I call it style. It's a style button. On this keyboard, it's 003. Okay? On your keyboard, it might be 547, an 8-note beat. There are many, many 8-note beats. You could play around and try them all out and see which one is the best for you, which one you like the best. Okay. Now, after that, you want to set your speed of the song. Some keyboards say tap, some keyboards say tempo, but T-E-M-P-O. The speed I did it at was 120. So after you press tap or tempo, set 120. Watch this again if you have any confusion about it. Okay, next, you want to make sure the background's going to play. And on the keyboard, the background is usually called accompaniment, A-C-O-M or A-C-C-O-M-P. I'm pressing the button, this button, and I see in the window here something's lighting up saying the accompaniment going to play. That's the third step. And the last thing you do is a button called Sync Start. Sync Start, you'll see something flashing in the window when you play that. Okay? Sync Start just means that when you put your fingers on the first chord, the C chord, the beat's going to start. So you have to start your melody first. I'll show you how to do that. And then you press that chord. So all the chords in this song are C major, C, E, G, A minor, A, C, E, F major, F, A, C, and G, G, B, D. Later on, there was a D chord. D, here's your C, D, F sharp. That's the black key right to the right of F. C, D, E, F. So it's D, F sharp, and A. Okay? Now, here's the way it starts. You start your melody first in your right hand like this. But, of course, this time, when you practice it on your own, you don't use one finger on each key, on the same finger on every key. You use as many fingers as you can. If you're lucky enough to have more than 5 on one hand, use them all. It'll be even smoother. Watch. Now, every time I did this, when I went up to the sing start key, it stops the beat. Then it just sounds cool when you go ahead. Then you come in again, it starts again. It sounds nice when you take that break. Stop it again. Okay? Now I'm going to play that ending. I'm not playing this song all the way through because I demonstrated this song at the beginning. Listen to how it sounds there at the beginning of the video and watch what fingers I'm using. There's a nice ending that an electronic keyboard makes when you press the button that says ending. Watch, at the end of the song, it sort of puts in a nice professional ending to the song. Isn't that nice? Practice and you can absolutely play it like that. If you don't do your beats at 120 when you're first playing it, and forget about the rhythm on the keyboard. Just get your notes right and your chords right, and look over the video as much as you want to get those things all correct. Then you can add your beats. You can even add it at 100. You don't have to do it at 120. Practice and enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed your Play Your Faves mini lesson. I'd like to also invite you to visit my website at www.onlinekeyboardschool.com, where you can learn more about my live, online, low-cost lessons where I can hear you play, answer your questions, and teach you note reading, timing, and many more songs. There'll also be links on my website to new songs as soon as I post them on YouTube, and you'll be able to order low-cost sheet music for the songs you learned on YouTube. See you soon.